Hi, this is Majinoni, and here's my reviews for FF number 3 and Amazing Spider-Man 660. Now, I know I forgot to do the other reviews for the other two issues, but in a nutshell, you have in the last two issues, you have this issue and the last one is Spider-Man, have all been him with the the Future Foundation, and I'm kind of really getting tired of it. Now, keep in mind, I'm only getting tired of it because this writing is so spectacular that I don't want it here. Also, I don't want the magic ruined. But anyways, what we have here is the Future Foundation fighting the Sinister Six, and they're not really the Sinister Six. There's some of them are, some of them aren't, and they're up to some bad deeds. As you can see, they're up to some no good, and the relationship between Parker and Charlie, it's getting to the point where she's like, "Look, Peter, you're doing some bad. I mean, you're doing a lot. There's a lot of unknown about you. There's things that there's warning signs to say, there's something missing. You're not being truthful. You're doing something, and you're not telling me, and that worries me. So we're at that stage of the relationship. Now with the rest of the book here, I mean, the art was good, the writing was good. I mean, it was entertaining. I just wish, I don't know, like I said, I just want Spider-Man. I don't want Future Foundation with Spider-Man. Also, you have the infestation part, which is, or the Spider Island part. I don't know, it's like, I like how they're giving us like those 2 or 3 pages of it just to give us the clue as to what's going on, and I'm really curious to see where that's going to go. Overall, though, this was an enjoyable issue, but it's enjoyable under conditions, I guess you can say. Oh yeah, and then there was the Ghost Rider Marvel Team Up Part 3, which was, it's okay. I just thought it was kind of funny how Ghost Rider says, "Spider-Man, keep the bike away from him," and he runs the bike right into the guy. Anyways, now let's talk about FF number 3. This is probably the best Marvel book you're not reading, hands down. It's so well crafted. It's leaps and bounds over everything that's being produced in Marvel. Now, keep in mind, I understand that there's some Marvel books that are entertaining, but this is more, I guess you can say, intellectually entertaining than just random superheroes and villains punching each other. Now, what's going on here is you have Dr. Doom getting cured of his brain problem last issue, only under the condition that Dr. Doom helps defeat Reed Richards, which I was like, that's interesting. I think I know where it's going, and when I read this one, I was correct. Now, what was and I don't mean that as a pat on my back. Anybody who's read those past issues of Fantastic Four, we would have all come to the same conclusion. So it's not like it's like brain surgery type thing. But anyways, invitations are going out to all these different people. You have the High Evolutionary, El Diablo. You got the Mad Thinker, Wizard, and even the Watcher shows up. And so Reed's like, "Val, what did you do?" Well, basically what's going on is this. If you remember going back, the Council of Reed Richards, well, they angered the Celestials for all the mischief that they caused. And Val inadvertently let them into our universe, and now they want to destroy our universe so that way they can, go back to their universe and do good type thing. So that's why you need all of these people to defeat Reed Richards. And I think if you really look at the dynamic of this team that they assembled pretty much the most brilliant minds in Marvel Comics. I mean, now granted, Tony's not here, but look who else is here. You got some of the big brain powerhouses that are evil with Dr. Doom. How are all these guys gonna stay in line with Reed Richards and Peter Parker? I mean, Reed Richards basically throws out the threat. if you think about doing anything funny, the Avengers are on call and they'll descend upon here. But I'm like, who cares? I mean, every one of these guys has their own agenda. And the fact that you got High Evolutionary to come in to go, it says a huge amount as to, what they're going to be up against. Because, the High Evolutionary, he's the type of guy who doesn't really respond to invitations. But what these guys are planning on doing, I'm not going to ruin it, but I'm like, oh my god, this part was so awesome. I cannot, let's put it this way, it satisfies two very, very things for me. One is Fantastic Four related, the other is not. And I don't know, I just got really excited. This is, like I said, if you're not reading Future Foundation, buy it now. Do not buy any other Marvel comic. In fact, if you're buying Fear itself or you're buying Flashpoint, those minis, don't buy the mini. Buy this instead. This is the book that's going to give you the payoff. This is the one that's going to give you the reward. This is better writing. This is better storytelling. This is better artwork than any of those spin-off titles are going to give you. So buy this. I highly recommend it. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think. I'll have more reviews up later, so until next time.